how women, all they have to do is pretty much just be, while men have to put in efforts to become something, which is understandable. Shout out to King Riches. No disrespect to him. To a degree, let me not even say that. I definitely believe what he's saying and what other MGTOW and Red Pill men have mentioned on this topic matter. Now, with a female, if she's born attractive, all she has to do is just show up, throw on a little makeup, a little fake eyelashes, some weave, some clothes, cheap clothes at that fits her body, and the world is her oyster. Now, I believe, because I studied the red pills, I studied the MGTOW, I study the incels, and it's almost like, how can I put this? A lot of guys are saying the same things when it comes to the dating world and how men have to pretty much amplify themselves to even be noticed. Like, if you don't dress the part, if you don't have the right body, the right resources, the right car, the right house, the right job, the right title, the right degree, blah, 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 etc., you are invisible to these females. You are invisible. Like, you don't even fucking exist. Now, with a female, all she has to do is just look dolled up, and she can pull the richest man in the world. Spread her legs for the richest man in the world, while you have to put in all this effort for just a basic chick. Now, I must be honest. I'm out here, I live a pretty healthy social life. I go out to bars. I don't do the club hopping like I used to, but I would probably, and you yourself would probably see this if you were going out on these different places and events. You would see females get showered with attention. On if she's at least a 5, goddamn, just a 5. She would probably have more dudes approaching her in a night than you pull in 5 girls talking to 100 and having those 5 girls be strongly interested in you. I mean, it's a tough pill to swallow. I understand that. I definitely do. You got to put in all this energy just for the most basic chick. And she could still reject you. Tough shit, isn't it? Tough shit. Now, I've seen this in my own life. I experienced this in my own life. Where in cases where, as a man, you could be attractive, dressed apart, have a nice body, go to the gym, let's just say 3 to 7 times a week. 3 at the minimum. Be lean. And she can still look at you as if, okay, what you're doing isn't good enough. Because I could sit around here and wait, because I'm going to get approached anyway. I could wait till the guy that meets this Adonis level approach me. Now, I understand that the incels are like up in arms about this type of stuff because they don't have the physical appearance. And let's be honest, man, there's no homo. There's unattractive guys who have these particular resources that women crave, but she would just use him for his resources. And I mean, in some cases, he's lucky enough to even get the sex from her. Some guys get the sex, some guys don't. Some guys just happy and comfortable, just her acknowledging him, knowing that, okay, this is just transactional, where, I take her out on dates, pay for her drinks, pay for her meals, just for her to be my escort. Let's put it like that. Let's call her an escort. Because if you're not banging a chick, and some guys bang these chicks, that they're pretty much paying for to be around. But in a lot of cases, some guys are just happy with just having the company of a pretty girl on their arm while they go into these different places. I understand. Yes, we have to work hard as men. We are the hunters. They are the gatherers. We understand that. In today's world, we hunt for resources. We hunt our women. They gather the resources. They gather their attention. They gather the goddamn likes on social media. They gather the free items that we provide them. They gather all the attention, more than enough attention. If you check out my video, this is like Crack to Her. I definitely recommend you check that out. And then my follow-up video that I did was called She Overdosed on Likes. I definitely recommend you check that out. But I mean, this speaks on, well, those videos speak on what I'm discussing right now. We have to accept, all men, regardless if you're red pill now, you can still be blue pill. You need to accept the fact that you have to put in more effort as a guy. You have to just come to terms with yourself and say, okay, she's a female. All she has to do is just sit there at the bar, go to the club and show up at the door, that she gets in for free and gets intoxicated for free on your dime, my dime. I'm no exception to the rule. And I paid for drinks before, not in a simpish way. I paid for a drink because we had a good conversation, and I was like, "Yo, what do you drink? I'm about to buy another round," but not with the expectations of sex on the flip side. But as a man, you're going to have to work harder. Now, there's dating coaches out there that speak on, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You have some dating coaches that say, oh yeah, if you're on your purpose, you can have 5 to 10 girls in your rotation. That's another video that I can speak on, because realistically, if you're on your purpose, realistically, you really don't. If you're genuinely on your purpose, you don't have time to be chasing women. But that's another video. Getting back to what I'm saying, I understand you're going to have to bust your balls, no homo, to get the slightest amount of attention, to be able to attract just the minimum 5, a hard 5 and looks type female. Hell, you got chubby chicks out here that feel they're more superior and better than you. I mean, let that sink in. You have chubby chicks out here that feel like if you don't have X, Y, and Z, you're nothing. You could be more physically in shape than her, have a lot more going on in your future than her, but because she's showered with so much attention, she feels more superior than you. I'm sorry. I mean, guys, just please understand this. Focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself. Don't do all this stuff just in hopes of female attention. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get this job. I'm going for this particular job. I want to drive this particular car for just female attention and validation. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you got this single mother, which the net worth of an average single mother is $5, can go to Rainbow's Clothing or any other low-end fashion store, throw on a $20 outfit, and is able to attract a millionaire guy. Stay focused on you, guys. That's all I'm going to say. Stay focused on you. Understand that even if she's a 5, we're not even talking about a 7, an 8, a 9, or a 10 type female. Come on now. Like, I know there's a movie called She's Out of My League. I don't know if you guys remember that. And the guy's just like, oh man, she's so hot. She's better than me. Like, don't put yourself down. I understand that they don't work. they don't have to work as hard, because as men with testosterone, we are the hunters. You know what I'm saying? And because of testosterone, we have a high sex drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, our genetic makeup wants us to reproduce. You know, even as a red pill guy and as a MGTOW guy myself, and an attractive man myself, may I say, I understand that my genetic makeup, my hormones, craves women. I mean, I'm a straight heterosexual male, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go back into my blue pill ways or simp for a female just because she's an attractive female, when realistically she's showered with so much attention in person and on social media. You're just another person. You're just another like. You know, you're just another fly on the goddamn wall. So don't beat yourself up. Just understand the social dynamics in which the societies that a lot of men live in. I'm here in America, which, this is like the utopia of that stuff. But don't beat yourself up over it. Just understand that if you want female attention, just work on yourself. They'll never approach you, but work on yourself to the point where your confidence is so high that when you do choose to talk to a female or choose a female, she can feel, sense your aura and your value. Once again, do not beat yourself up, because she does not have to work as hard as you do. You have to get those degrees. You got to work those long hours. You got to have the sports car or the big SUV. You got to have the house or the nice condo or the nice apartment. You got to have all these material things of the world, while all she has to do is just be a female with ovaries, ass, breast, and at the bare minimum, a 5 in attractiveness. Keep this in mind, guys. Don't beat yourself up. This is your boy, GQ MGTOW, with another video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys checking out my content. Peace.